Good morning, everybody. Just pinning this comment real quick, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link for anybody who don't know. The link is for anybody who wants to pull up, ask a question, or share anything. You can pull up and share anything besides letting the bird out the cage. So the link is in the chat. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. Man, boy, I ain't gonna brush my hair this morning. Man, I ain't gonna comb my beard, man. Before we get started, let's go over here and talk about the videos that's available. Maybe if I share the screen, presentation screen. There you go. If you come to the video that you are currently watching, if you go, that's me. If you go to the video that you're currently watching, you'll see the first two links. The first link says ICT Concepts Explained Lingo Playlist. If you don't know what that is, if this is your first time pulling up, that's where it's a playlist where there's 8 videos, and I break down the lingo of ICT concepts the way that I understand it. People have been reaching out to me saying they like the way I break it down. It's been helpful. So if you haven't got opportunity to check that out, this is the first part of a 3-part series that I'm doing on breaking down the ICT concepts. This is the lingo section. The first one is just basic lingo that you need to know for all the different PD arrays, and then video 2 through 8 are the different PD arrays broke down the way that I understand them. I give it to you the way exactly off of ICT screen. It's driving me crazy. How did they get like that? I don't know if I'm the only person in the world, but I hate when the string of my sweatshirt be like separate like that. Be uneven. Anyway, that I'm breaking down the lingo, the mitigation blocks, breaker, liquidity voids, fair value gaps, order blocks, rejection blocks, swing high, swing lows. I'm giving it to you straight off ICT. Then I'm giving it to you the way I understand it. And every video, if you go to the link in the description, the very first link on each one of the videos, there's a link that says download slides. If you click on that, it takes you to a Google Drive folder where you can download the slides that I'm using in the videos. You can download them to follow along. You can download them for notes. You can download them just to keep. You can download them for memorabilia. Whatever you want to do, they're there for you to download them, and it's all for the free 99. Everything for the free 99. The second link on there, it says watch the new gems from the live stream playlist, right? And what it is, when we go live like we're live now, if I go deep into something and I'll be like, oh, that was kind of nice, I'll trim it out and put it in here, because the lives usually be like an hour to an hour and a half long. And so I try to take out, I just started doing this now, I try to take out the chunk that was a gem, if you will. Like yesterday, shout out Otis, I was talking about when I decide I'm not going to take my fair value gap trade, even though that's my trade setup. I used to call it the liquidity void reversal. Liquidity run reversal. ICT, when he dropped the 2022 mentorship, I was like, hey, that's my model that I made myself. ICT is inside my brain. But and then I'd be like, this is when I'd be like, okay, I'm not taking this. Even though it's my setup, I'm not taking it. And then Otis was like, hey, that was a gem. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make that a piece. So if you see something, if I say something in live, be like, hey, that's a gem, cut that out. Or can you cut that out for me, please? I want to rewatch that. Just let me know in the chat, and I'll cut it out and I'll put it in here. If you think it's something somebody can glean something from, then it'll be in here. And the purpose of this is, as you see, we got 7 minutes, 1 minute, 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes. This one, 22 minutes. Got kind of long-winded on that one. But you don't have to skim through an hour and a half long video to try to find the gems. You just come to the gems from the live, and the date on the end is the day that the live stream happened. If you want to go back and look at the full thing after looking at that gem, if you missed it. Now that that's out of the way, let's go see who's in the chat, will we? Good morning, good morning. What's up? Cool it now. Hey, watch out. What's up, Valdez? What's going on, Valdez? Ramon. Raymond. I say that every time. Raymond. What's up, Pamela? Good morning, everyone else. And that guy called Robertson. What's up, Mendez? Hello, Anna and Elsa. Good morning, Queen. Y'all still walking away from us. She keeps on passing me by. Y'all still walking away from us. What's going on? Oh, that's my sweetie. I'm like, who pulling up? What's up? Marcia. What's going on, Marcia? Regina. You remind me of a West Side Story. What's up, Regina? What's going on, Audrey? Hey, baby. I watched all of the ICT lingo video. I appreciate that. Hey, my intentions this weekend was to have part 2 up. Because, as a matter of fact, I still got the thing on my screen right over here where I was working on stuff. I still got it on my screen over here where I was working on stuff for the part 2 series. And then, life happened. Life happened. And so I wasn't able to get it done. I was going to drop it this Saturday. And part 2 was going to be out this past Saturday. And, life happened. And y'all, there you go right there. Y'all can take a screenshot of what is this I was working on? This is this is finding the break. This one of the slides about finding the breaker and price action, right? Finding the breaker and price action and stuff like that. Boom. Y'all got a sneak peek on one of them. Take a screenshot of that and be like, hey, I got a sneak peek of the of something that's going to be in the finding and price action series. Hey, but yeah, my intentions was to have that out this past Saturday, but life happened, and so we're gonna get to it. What's up, SJ? Rhonda Green. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't seen you here to learn and share. Here to learn and share. I ain't here today. I sent her to the principal's office yesterday. She must be got ISS. What's up, FC? Hope you guys. Hey, I told my sweetie about that. I was like, baby, I literally was upset up there talking. I was talking, like I felt my eyes blow. I was like, yeah, when you go and then you run the sell side liquidity, and then you get the fair value. Yeah. Michelle Tucker, what's going on? What's up, Angela? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing, Angela? Ladies and gentlemen, guess who just walked in the building? District Attorney Angela Valdez. I keep telling y'all that ain't gonna never get. Speaking of Angela, man, shout out all the gang, all the cousins, everybody that came up to me last night. Angela rolled up on me like the Fed. I'm sitting up there, you know what I'm saying? Cause I had on my I got options shirt, right? Did I ever tell y'all about the time when I was in Sam's? I'm in Sam's, right? Story time. Hey, we gonna get to the price action. Y'all already know how I do. If you just here for the levels, hey, I'm in Sam's Club, right? And I had on my I got options t-shirt, right? So this old lady, I was checking out, and it was an older lady there. She go look at me and said, "You got options, huh?" So last night after the event over, I get up and I walk in, and a female walk up to me. She looking at my shirt and she like, "You got options." I buy them, I sell them. You know what I'm saying? So, cause you at this event, I know you understand what the shirt mean. I was like, I buy them, I sell them. You hear me? Right? And so then she like walking, and she kept walking, and I'm like, hey, this weird, creepy lady doing? She was just like walking right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to be cordial in public, right? So I stopped and I'm looking at her like, do I know you? I'm like, And she was like, what you doing outside of Columbus? I said, whoa, hold on. You work with the feds? And she goes, I was like, this Angela. And I'm like, you better stop playing with me, girl. Come over and give me a hug. So then, like, gang people, and I was telling Collection, I'm like, man, folk were coming up to me last night. I was trying to go over there and holler at Charles and Charles was there, Kiki, Mark was there. I was trying to go introduce myself to Lawrence because I never met Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get to the front. And so the people was getting in line to take pictures with Mark, and it was getting like crowded. So I'm standing there talking to Angela, and she was like, I got to get a picture with you because my husband ain't going to believe I'd have seen the country boy, right? So I was like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me get a picture on my phone. And then when I'm walking off, then people was like coming up to me like, what's up, Tim, man? What's that? Let me get a picture. And I told Calandra, I'm like, man, I'm just new from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. People was coming over here asking to take pictures with me. I felt kind of weird. I'm like, man, why y'all want to take a picture with me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody. But shout out to everybody that was showing me love, man. I was just trying to get to the front to holler at a couple people that I knew from the past, like Charles and Kiki and Mark. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it was so many people stopping me. People was like hitting me up left and right. I'm sorry, y'all. The only name I remember was Angela. Cause me and Angela actually had a conversation. We had, because it was before the chaos started. We actually had a conversation. So that's the only name I remember. Everybody else, what you say, baby? Flashy. Oh yeah, the dude from Instagram. Yeah, Flashy. I saw his name on Instagram. What's the other name I saw on Instagram? Jack something. Jack Brown. Because he said his son lived near me. It was Jack something. But anyway, I'm sorry, man. I don't remember everybody's name, but appreciate all the love. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even know none of the gang was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I said something about it on the live, and then ain't nobody was like, hey, I'm gonna be there, unless they just wasn't on the live yesterday morning. But it was a good event. I was just going to, put my face in the place, you know what I'm saying, get a chance to meet people in real life. It's always good to meet people in real life. You know what I'm saying, you become family on the internet, but when you actually get a chance to meet people in real life, you know what I'm saying, it'd be a good thing. And like COVID had us locked down for so long, nobody could like really get together. And now that, you know what I'm saying, COVID ain't real no more. We outside, as the young folks say, we outside now. So it's always good whenever, you know what I'm saying, people be close to where I'm at. I try to go put my face in the place so, you know what I'm saying, we can interact in person, man. I appreciate the love from everybody. We got to set us up a Spider Gang meet and greet one day. We got to set that up. We got to get that together because I had a good time last night hanging out with everybody, man. I ain't stay long because your boy was hungry, and I had to drive an hour and a half, and I had to take them boys to school in the morning. And today my wife's birthday. Y'all show my wife some love in the chat, man. I should have led with that. Michelle Tucker, what's going on, Michelle? Did I not see you earlier, Michelle? How did I not see Michelle? Michelle thing was on top of Angela. What's up, Father of Legends? Hefe. What's going on, Hefe? You're very welcome, Angela. Sanjay, salute, my guy. What's going on? Who that? Audrey. What's going on, Audrey? What's up, Kareem? What's going on, Laverne? I appreciate that. Appreciate the birthday love. Baby, everybody said, happy birthday to ya. Happy Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Are you pulling up? You good this time, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? Kyle, you live on stage. Kyle, I don't hear anything. Kyle, going once, going twice. Kyle, you about to get kicked off the stage. Feliz cumpleaños to the queen. Feliz cumpleaños to the queen. You supposed to say the whole thing in Spanish, Valdez. You put Feliz cumpleaños and then you put to the queen in English. All right, then. All right, Kyle. Thank you for putting up. Ping-ow. Happy birthday to ya. Today gonna be A-OK, because we are celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Calandra. Today is your birthday. Hey, let's get into it, man. I don't waste enough time. We've been on here 15 whole minutes, and I ain't talked about nothing. Let's share the screen again. I appreciate everybody. US. Hey, baby, put Robinson in timeout for 90 seconds. La Rihanna. La Rihanna. Feliz cumpleaños, La Rihanna. All right. My sweetie said thanks to everybody. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into it. She said everybody and Robinson. Hey, hey, what's going on? There you go. All right. Let's go look at the Econo Day. Let's see what's going on with Econo Day. I know it was a lot of news going on this week. It's a lot going on. Consumer confidence today at 10. We had 9 o'clock. We had some home information, some home price information come out at 9 o'clock. Consumer confidence at 10, potentially volatile on consumer confidence. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, a real big day. We got ADP. That's like job information coming out. We got GDP, gross domestic product. That's the big dog right there. That's the big dog of inflation. You know what I'm saying? You got CPI, you got non-farm payroll, you got GDP, you got ADP, you got home builders, new home builders, contractors, home sales. You got, it's like PMI, manufacturing numbers, all that stuff deal with like the overall GDP. All that other stuff is engulfed inside the overall GDP. All that other stuff going on, because this is the gross domestic product. That's everything, right? That's the big dog coming out tomorrow. We got international trades and goods advanced. We got Rome speaking at 1:30. We got petroleum coming out at 10:30. We got jolts tomorrow at 10. Chicago PO. We got a whole lot going on. We got Bowman speaking. Forget when Bullard gonna come out talking some mess. Bullard is the hawk of the bunch. Rome is the one that's gonna move the market. Bullard, he get out there spooking people. But Rome, that's the one that's gonna move the market, right? The rest of them, they like a prelude to Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Bowman, Bullard, Barr, all the different people, right? They're a prelude to Jerome, right? When Jerome when Jerome say something, it'll move the market. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be careful when Jerome talking. But today we got consumer confidence at 10. All right. Since we on Al Gore's internet, let's go see what our homegirl doing. Y'all know her name. We even wrote a song for her. Y'all want to hear it? Here it go. Spilene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Get off my screen with the ads. How you doing? I'm glad that you came through. As y'all see, Spilene kind of sold off yesterday. She dropped it like it was hot. Spilene, I saw you back it up and dropped it like it's hot. Spilene dropped it like it's hot yesterday. About to get a slight gap up. Less than $1. A few cents, if you will. It's a few cents. We closed at $35.91 yesterday and currently at $36.19. As you see, we gapped down, pushed back up toward, tried to fill in the gap, didn't fill it all in. Came back up to this daily fair value gap right here. We gapped down, right? Gap down past this daily fair value gap, traded back up into it, throw it on brakes, turned back around and dropped it like it's hot. This was like, I know we pushed up in the morning. That push up was in the morning, like early in the morning. That push up was in the morning, and then it just sold off for the rest of the day. Right. Let's go over to the ES and look at the price action. Go to the ES and look at the price action. Okay, so overnight price action. As you see, we are currently in a sell model. We're in a market maker sell model right now. We did not take out the highs of our range, as we talked about. I think it was on yesterday. We were saying how the daily, the 4-hour, and the hourly rejection block did their job. And as we can see, they did their job very well, because we are almost back down to the bottom of the weekly range. For anybody who don't know what I'm talking about, let me zoom it out a little bit. Zoom it out. This top blue line up here, that's the top of our weekly box. This bottom blue line right here, that's the bottom of our weekly box. So the bottom of the box was last week's low. The top of the box was week before last high. And the reason why we picked week before last high is because last week's high is right here, right? That's last week's high. And this is week before last high. This was the top of our box. Last week, we didn't break out the top of our box. So we left that as the high. If we would have broke out the top of our box last week, then we would have made last week's high the top of the box. So that's why we didn't change it. And then last week's low is the closest low to where price is right now. So that's why I moved it to that right there. Okay, now we're in a market maker sell model right here. As you can see, we're deep into the sell model. Looking like we're going to take the sell side. Will we take the sell side? I don't know, Raggy. I don't know. Right? But just let the market show you what it want to do. If the market decides to take the sell side, let it take the sell side. Don't try to force it. If the market decides to pop back up, let it pop back up. Don't force it. Right? So let's look at the clues of what the market trying to do right now in the overall scheme of things on the monthly box. Let's zoom out so we can see that. On the overall scheme of the monthly box, this line up here, this orange line here on the high of September 13th, and this orange line down here on the low of October 13th, that's our monthly box, right? This orange line in the middle right there, that's equilibrium, right? The price is in a premium of the monthly box, right? But if you notice, we're in the discount of the premium, right? We're in the discount of the premium, because from the high to equilibrium, that's the halfway point, right? That's equilibrium of the premium. So price right now is in a discount of the premium. Yesterday we started out in the premium of the premium. We started out in the premium of the weekly. We was in the extreme premium of the daily and all of that. We gapped down and we moved down to a discount of the weekly. Price right now is in a discount of the weekly, right? It's in the discount of the premium. But remember, we're still in a premium, right? So we're in a sticky time right now, because the algos, they will jump between dealing ranges on you, and you have to sync yourself up to what dealing range the algos are looking at right now. That's why I always watch the overall big picture, then I look at the weekly picture, then I look at the daily picture to see which dealing range the algos are trading in, so I can get in sync with them, right? So that's where we are as far as discounted premium overall, right? Just trying to add a little extra stuff in there, because I'll be having stuff in my head, and I'll be like, man, I don't think I'll be explaining it good enough. Now, let's drop down to the 60 minute and see what's going on. On the 60, hey, what's going on? Ninja Trader. What is going? Okay, there you go. What just happened? Ninja Trader just had a stroke or something. What's going on? Okay. Like I was saying, we're in a market maker sell model. We've come down. We stopped just shy of this hourly order block right here. Let's look at the 4 hour to see exactly what's going on with that. Let's go down, down, down. Let's ease on down. We came down to a 4 hour order block, right? So we traded up on the sell model. We came down to a 4 hour order block. This is a bullish order block over here. Red candle, blast off. That's an order block there. We came down to a 4 hour order block and stopped, pushed back up, right? Once we pushed back up, we came well above. I think that's well above 50% of that 4 hour fair value gap. Got into an hourly fair value gap there. Yes, we went past 50% of that 4 hour fair value gap right there. We got past 50% of that hourly fair value gap. Okay, let's drop down to the hourly. Just trying to see where we are with the price with the higher time frames, and just I'm breezing through the higher time frames because I like to get down to the detail. Okay, the hourly, we went up. As you see, I marked out this when I came in here this morning. I marked out this. It was like we hadn't got here, so it had to be at 3. No, it was 2 something. It was 2 something when we came in here. When I came in here, it was 2 something when I came here because this candle right here wasn't finished forming. This 3 o'clock candle wasn't finished forming. So at 12 o'clock, we opened up. Midnight, we opened up at 39.82. We're gonna say 39. We're gonna say 39.83. That's close enough for government work. So 39.83, close enough for government work. London open was 39.84. And then we went up, we blast off and got into this hourly fair value gap and set an overnight high, a London high. God dog it. Get out of my way, fair value gap. You get on my nerve now. We set an overnight high of 39.90.75. So just say 39.91 is the overnight high. And at that time, the overnight low was 39.73.75. So 39.74 was the overnight low at that time. After 8:30, we dropped down and ran out sell side liquidity up under there. We ran sell side under there and set a new low. The new low that we set is 39.66. Right, so the new low is 39.66. So now that we got a new low, I need to adjust this daily equilibrium right here. Let me adjust this daily equilibrium. Then we're going to drop down to the 15-minute. So now the new daily equilibrium for today's range is 39.78. We're going to say 50. 39.78.50 for today's equilibrium. Right. So now for today's equilibrium, we got 39.78.50. Yesterday's equilibrium from yesterday's high to yesterday's low. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's yesterday. Okay, that's the 1600 candle. So from yesterday's high, well, it's actually Sunday's high. It's actually Sunday's high, but I just included all the price together. That equilibrium is 39.92. Now, the fun thing about when I be including Sunday's data with it, a lot of times the algos be kind of ignoring that Sunday data, and it just be going off of like Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like from this high to that low, but it's so close, so I just included it in there, and I just marked the buy side liquidity from the actual London high from yesterday. This is the high from Sunday night, and this is the high from London yesterday, right? Where that green line is with the buy side liquidity above that at 40.18.25. So 40.18 is buy side resting above 40.18 based off yesterday, and then it's buy side resting above the Sunday gap down at 40.23. And that's what this it's a full gap right there. That's what that that box is up there. Let's drop down to the market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you got to go trade, thank you for hanging out. Only thing I should do is just hit the like button. If you're gonna trade, please trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious notes so that you can go back and study what you saw today. And again, hit the like button for me if you haven't done so. Thank you. Let's drop down to the 15-minute and see if we can get some. Jesus Christ, them telemarketers keep blowing up that phone. S&P opens flat. Wall Street struggles to recover from Monday's sell-off. That's what just popped in. I'm gonna watch. Hey, so looking at the 15-minute, see if we can get some more information after closing. This is that last. Okay, so this is where we open up right here. This is 0 GMT right here, 0 UTC, whatever, right? So we open up. When we started, we just pretty much pushed straight up. And then at midnight, we came up and came almost to equilibrium from Sunday. See, now, boom. This is what I was talking about right there. Now, let's run the fibs from yesterday's high. Where is it? There it is right there. It's yesterday. That's Sunday. No, that's yesterday. Okay. That's yesterday. Boom. From yesterday to there, to low. Boom. Now you see that we came up to equilibrium for yesterday. See, this is equilibrium including Sunday's data. This is what I was just talking about, where the algos will ignore that Sunday data sometimes. And it just, look at God. Look at God. It worked out perfectly right there. See, it came up to equilibrium. Like this is equilibrium now. You see, we're above. We're right at equilibrium for yesterday. Right, that Sunday, that little Sunday range right there, it ignored it because it didn't even touch it. You see how it didn't touch the equilibrium? But if the equilibrium was based off of yesterday, if I had marked it based off yesterday, we got slightly above equilibrium and sold back down. Whenever you run sell side or buy side, you be looking for price to come back to at least equilibrium and hopefully get to a premium or a discount, depending on which way it's going, right? So came back to equilibrium for yesterday, right there inside that fair value gap. See, it's a fair value. It's an hour. It's 15-minute fair value gap right there. I don't know if it was there on the hour. I didn't check that, but equilibrium, fair value gap. Boom. There you go. And so after we hit that, that was at 340 on the 345 candle. We sold back down, right? Took out sell side, right? Came back up. Looked like equilibrium on that price leg right there. So took out sell side, came back up to equilibrium, sold off again, took out sell side again, consolidated, pushed down one more time. We just pushed down through it right there. Looked like we gunning for this sell side down here. We got an order block. We got a 15-minute order block here that we just made. There's no other fair value gaps right there. So we got a 15-minute order block right there. There is a small fair value gap up here on the 15-minute that we have not touched above this consolidation, but the market looking a little heavy. So IDK, if it will pop all the way up there to get that little fair value gap right there before piercing this sell side, right? Shout out to everybody that was on the live yesterday when I was talking about why I wouldn't take that trade. Why I wouldn't take that trade, because it was the size of the fair value gap. And I was like, if it take off, it has to go without me. Let me see. 27th. Was it 27th? 28th. Today 20. Okay, so okay, 28th right here. Okay, so we was I can't remember where it was at. I can't remember where it was at now. But it was, let me see if I can find it real quick. 15-minute. Were we on the 15-minute or the 5-minute? I can't remember what's name we was on. Let me go to that. That's 28th. Right at 8 o'clock. Here we go. It was the 5-minute call. I said it was the breaking market structure. We had the fair value gap, right? We had this big fair value gap right here. Then we had another fair value gap down here. And we had some, and I was like, this is so big right here. I was like, I can't see taking this long off of this fair value gap because the risk, I would have to put the risk all the way down here. And then plus we got an order block down here. We got a fair value gap down here. And the market was looking heavy. So even though this was my setup, right? This was my setup. We had a break in market structure. The very next candle made a fair value gap, right? We left that buy side alone, right? We didn't take that buy side right there. And so we started coming back down. So I was like, if it decides it wants to bounce off of this, it have to go without me because we were in a premium on the week, right? We was in a premium on the week, right? So y'all know I like to sell in the premium. I like to buy in a discount. So this is my setup, but it's a setup for buying and it's in the premium on the week, right? We're in the premium on the overall, right? Even though we were in the still technically around the discount of the premium, but we're still in a premium on the overall. That's another thing that was a strike against it. Why I'm like, if it decides it wants to bounce, it's gonna go without me. You know what I'm saying? One was because it was a too big of a risk to reward. Plus, we had PDAs sitting below us that we could very well come to get. Right. And as you see, it was a good thing to not try to take this long because the market was in a premium and it continued to sell down. And we had just gapped down. We had just run like crazy. You see what I'm saying? We had just run like crazy. And then now we were appearing as if we was going to cool off. And the appearance turned out with the beauty of hindsight, we did cool off. So, you know what I'm saying? That was just a real life example of, hey, this is a time where I wouldn't take this trade. And I just want to come back and show the aftermath of it, that it was a good decision. Shout out to everybody who saw that and decided, hey, I'm not going to take that trade either. And it was a good decision. Shout out to everybody who said, hey, I'm going to trust the process and took it. And then you eventually got stopped out. Shout out you for trusting the process. But like I say, nobody's 100%. Nobody's 100%. And there's always times where you will see something, but you don't see something, right? Just like I saw, hey, this ain't a good time to take this. I don't always see that. And I'll take a trade. And then when I go back and study it later, be like, God dog, how did I miss that? It was clear as day. But sometimes we be so zoomed in that we can't see the forest from looking at the trees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just want to share a little after action review on that right there. Let me go see what y'all talk about in the chat. I don't plan on doing no trading today because it's my sweetie birthday. We're going to be chilling, hanging out. We're going to be chilling, hanging out. You want to share with the gang what the boys bought you, baby? Want to tell the gang what the boys got you for your birthday? Oh, you coming in here? Yeah, come on. No, I ain't. I was just moving the clip. Y'all ain't talking about nothing in the chat. The dollar just ping out. Did the dollar ping out? Ping out. Coolidge say the dollar ping out. What Robinson talking? Oh yeah. Don't pay him. Don't encourage him, Coolidge. Here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds. Let me see if the birds still chirping today. Let me see if they still chirping. The birds are chirping. Oh. Why I don't use my landline. That's it. She say this all y'all need to see. She say that's it. Y'all don't need to see nothing else. That's all. Oh, it's got a reflection. She say this all y'all need to see. She say y'all don't need to see nothing else. Yeah, she said this was. She got a Pandora bracelet, a new Pandora bracelet, should I say? But this it right here. All the hearts. She got the key to my heart. She She got the mom heart from the boys. That's another mom heart. And then that's her and her mom in a heart with a picture right there. My sister gave her this one. The one with the her and her mom and with a picture on it. But yes, a Pandora bracelet.
She said, "Why you still got a landline?"
Yeah, because we need it for our security system. That's the only reason why we got it.
The city requires it.
Yeah, the city required to have it with your security system. That's the only reason we got it.
With the one we had, let's say that.
Yeah. Did Mrs. Rogers get her Tesla?
Mr. Rogers wants the Tesla.
Yeah, she just gonna drive it when I get it.
I want a new Yukon Denali.
Yeah, Yukon Denali. That's her thing.
New one.
Oh, your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. What is it? Sagittarius season?
Yes, sir. Let me get on camera. Let me tell people, hey y'all. Good morning. Hey everybody.
Look at the camera, baby. You looking at yourself.
I looked at the camera. I'm looking here.
Okay,
oh no, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, that was.
Look here.
Yeah, that was. You looking at you like, hey everybody, thank you. How y'all doing?
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Bye, Spider Gang. Good morning. Bye, Spider. Look, let me look in the lens. Good morning. Bye, Spider Gang.
All right, man. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Clip that on there. I ain't got nothing else. That's all I got, man. If y'all gonna trade, please trade safely. Oh, yep. We ain't gonna do no live tonight either. Gonna be hanging out with. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle said, beautiful couple, baby. Yeah, no live tonight. We gonna me and the boys gonna be hanging out with my sweetie. We gonna be hanging out with my sweetie. Me and the boys hanging out with my sweetie. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for tapping in again. I appreciate everybody that pulled up on me last night. I felt strange. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Y'all was making me feel like I was somebody important. I was like, I appreciate the love. A lot of love. Go brush your head. Put that man, get off my screen. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I lost my train of thought. Hey, I see y'all in. Oh yeah. Appreciate all the love last night, man. Y'all made me feel good. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was telling Angela, I say, man, this means a lot to me because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I get a chance to get on live and talk with like-minded people every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I get a chance to improve on myself because getting on here and verbally saying the stuff that I'm seeing, it helps reinforce it in me. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody ever been an instructor, or I'm talking about instructor like I'm still in the military. If anybody ever been like taught something, when you're teaching it, it instills it in you. It reinforces it in you when you're teaching it. So when I get on here and I say it out loud every single day, it's like it's improving me. It's making me a better trader. It's making me be able to see the price action better. So it's like I get just as much out of this as y'all do. So I appreciate y'all. I'm just a simple dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man, who learned the skill, and I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who pulled up on me, it's like, and then Clint talks, I told you a whole influencer out here. I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's just cool to, you know what I'm saying, see folk and get the love from people. And shout out Angela husband. What's happening? What's going on? She say, he ain't gonna believe I was out here with the country boy. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning at
tell them that Timothy drove lumping them Tesla when he was here because somebody asked about the Tesla.
Oh yeah, I told him yesterday.
You already told him?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You ain't. I said you ain't. She ain't driving, but Junior did. Look at the magic. Look at the magic of green screen. Look at it. Feel like I'm in Harry Potter. The cloak of invisibility. Yeah, man. I see. I appreciate that. Audrey. I see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for what's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, I see y'all in the morning for the overnight price. Hey, last night when I was leaving, I said, Angela, like, all right, see you in the morning. I said, yep, I see you at 9 o'clock for the overnight price. She said, Action. Hey, man. Hey. I tried. There you go. Do your job, baby. I see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for the overnight price. Action. Until then, man, y'all trade safe. If you go trade safe. If you're not going to trade, take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. And I'll see you tomorrow, man. Gone.